Hey everyone, welcome back to the Injury Gurus, the channel where we talk about pro sports injuries, how those injuries happen, why they happen, what you can do to prevent them from happening to yourself, and of course the fantasy implications of those injuries for your fantasy teams. As you can tell by my hockey hair, I haven't had a haircut in 2 months, which means we're still in social isolation, which means we are without our other gurus, cameraman Mike and pretty boy Alishon, but that does mean we can jump right into the injury talk with something coming across the wire this morning with Bojan Bogdanovic from the NBA's Utah Jazz, their star forward, their second leading scorer this year, is elected to go for right wrist surgery. And now he's going to be out for the rest of whatever season we're going to get back, but he's elected to do it now so he can be ready for next season. What the injury is between the scaphoid and the lunate, which is an proximal row of your wrist. Okay, so they're the bones that articulate with your radial bone and your ulnar bone, okay? So they form like a little U shape, the two bones together, because they move as a pact because of the ligament that connects them together. What ends up happening is he's basically torn those ligaments. So now those bones, instead of moving as a cohesive unit as he extends and flexes his hands when he's dribbling the ball or shooting a jump shot, there's a little bit too much movement or shearing happening, and that's causing irritation and pain while he plays and probably throughout the rest of his day-to-day life. Now, generally we look at it as a 4-point scale to see what the severity of that ligament damage is. Okay, so we assess it manually by seeing how much movement we can feel between those two joints, those two bones, and if we feel there's a need, we send people for x-rays, and then post x-rays to rule out a fracture and some ligament damage, then we're going to go to an MRI. It's probably safe to say at this point that he was in that first kind of level of severity, that it was more of a bad sprain with some tearing of the ligament that holds those two bones together, because he did try the rehab and tried to play through it. Reports are coming out that he has been struggling with this injury since January, but only now has he decided to actually go for the surgery. So that tells us the rehab wasn't progressing, that there was still a sticking point, and that he felt it was better off just going in for surgery now so it wouldn't affect him next season. But all indications are that he should be returning at full speed next year. So you can look forward to him putting up some points and some rebounds for the Utah Jazz next year. Guys, if you like this stuff, as always, please share this, comment, let us know what other injuries, what other sports you guys want to hear us talk about, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.